Hi there again. It's been raining a bit in the woods, but luckily the sun has just come out. So today I'm just going to show you how to make something which I use a lot in forest school. Is a mallet. So this one is kind of like a child-sized one, so that children can let children use it to like batten wood, or just to use for whatever they want to. I'm going to make a slightly bigger one because I need something with a bit more weight behind it to knock in some posts and things like that. So today it's going to be all about mallet making. So to make one of these, all you need is a bit of wood. This is kind of a bit of one that's been used before that I've cut down, and a saw. So I use the silky saws, which I think are really good. This one's probably a bit oversized for what I actually need to do today, but my other ones need a bit of sharpening, so I'm just going to use one of these. So this is what I've got here. So I've got like maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 hand lengths. You might not need something that big, but so my handle is going to be roughly about that size, maybe like a little bit more, and then the rest will be the head of what I'm going to use as the mallet. So the idea is to make a cut all the way around, and go in about a third of the way into the wood all the way around, and then we're going to batten down to create the handle. So the first thing I like to do is just do like a little cut all the way around, make sure those two lines meet each other, and then go in a bit further. So that's what I'm going to do to start with. So when if you're doing it with children, just make sure that their hands are out the way. Sawhorse is really good. That's probably another thing I want to make in the future. But I'm just going to do it as I got it here. So that's going to be about the size of my handle. So just going in a little bit of the way and then turning, using the cut itself to guide me for the next bit. And hopefully, as it comes round, it will marry up with the first cut that I did. But if not, it's not too bad. I can just kind of join them in together. So it kind of looks like it's on its way to meet it, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Usually they're a little bit wonky, but that one's gone really well. So yeah, so you're just cutting a little bit all the way around. That's just my guide. So now I'm just going to go in a little bit further with the saw to make the handle. Okay, now with this bit, so you can see I've gone in a bit further now all the way around. I would try and err on the side of caution with this. Don't go in too deep, because if the handle is too small, it ends up snapping off, which happened to one of my other ones. And you can always saw a bit more. So that's what I do. I'd maybe just pause where you think it's necessary, not going in too far. And then you can do a bit of battening. If it's not the right sort of handle, you can always do a bit more sawing. So when that's done, you just need to get a knife. And now, luckily, I do have a mallet with me, because really you need a mallet to make a mallet. But you can always use a big piece of wood if you want to do the battening. So just going to turn it out like this. And what I want to do is just cut like a slither of it off. don't want to go too far in because then it won't come out and the little chunk won't come off. So just going to do a bit of that. So this is what I mean by battening. You kind of place the knife, make sure the wood is in between you and the knife, just in case anything slips. And then you're knocking it in, and then the wood will come off like that. And you can see, and then I do that in kind of a square shape first of all. My advice would be put the guard nearest to the handle, nearest to the wood, so then you've got a lot of the knife sticking outwards. And cut round again, and I'll show you this when I've done that all the way around. Okay, so at the moment that's my handle, and then I'm going to cut the corners and then see what it looks like after that. Okay, so now you can see the handle's starting to form, but I want it a lot thinner than that. So it might mean actually you need to do a bit more sawing, because I've still got a bit to cover this side, but that bit is almost to where I've sawn. And then so I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay, yeah, so it needs a little bit more sawing, so I'll do that and then come back to you. So now I've got it to about here. So it's still not quite a nice handle because you can see all those ridges there. So this is a bit where I start to do a bit of carving with my knife to kind of get it the way I want. So I'll sit down and do it. So I'm just going along those ridges now, just doing a bit of carving. Just make sure it's comfortable in my hands. And you can see it's kind of like a bit wider at the, it's a bit thinner at the top than it is at the bottom. So I'm just going to do a bit more carving into there. Looking a bit better now. And then kind of, yeah, when you've got to this sort of stage, it's basically how do you want it to feel in your hands. So just keep gripping it from different angles. Just to go. Yeah, there you go. That's the sort of thing I'd want. So now it's kind of like got a lot of weight in the head here, so you can use it to hammer in some posts or for some more heavy duty work. I'd make it a smaller one if it was for a child to use, like the other one that I had. So like you can see the difference between the two. Okay, and that's how you make a mallet, or how I make a mallet anyway. And if you like these sort of videos and have any requests, let me know. This is kind of all, mainly like forest school stuff, but obviously these might be really useful for bushcrafty things as well. And yeah, and if you feel like you're enjoying these videos, maybe subscribe or like the video, and I'll see if I can make some more. Thank you.